Black man, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Shout out to all you brothers, white collar brothers, blue collar brothers, street niggas. You know what it is. Black men, as usual, I'm gonna bring you brothers the things that I believe that can be used for your growth and development. You wanna know why? Because I don't care about nothing else. That's why. Shout out to you, black men. Brothers, I've been busy doing things that I conduce to productivity and longevity. I suggest you brothers do the same. All right? Glad to be back with y'all. What brought me back, I've been hearing a lot that black men are cheap. Black men don't like to pay. Black men want women to go 50-50, yada yada. Okay, listen. Let me dispel this farce right here. Black men have absolutely no problem providing for women, but black men want something in return. Okay, it's in a man's nature to want to provide for a woman, to provide for a woman. It's embedded in our DNA. However, we want something in return. It has always been this way, and that is the way it will always be. Before we had the current market that we have, before any of us were even thought about, there was a bartering system. You give something for something. It's technically a term called quid pro quo. It's a Latin term. This for that. You cannot have it both ways. And black men understand their part. And I deal specifically with black men because I don't really, care about, I care about my people and what's going on with my people. So that's really who I be speaking to. You give something, you get something. If you want a man's resources, time, protection, provision, and guidance, you are submissive, a lady, low body count, virgin, wife ready, cook, clean, soul, whatever the case might be. You see, and this is what comes with that. So I don't want black men to be provoked by insolent speech. A wise man laugheth and scorn. And that's really what I do because I don't really care what anybody else says. And so for these suckers, you know what I'm saying, who say otherwise and it's 2022 and this, that, and that, that's why you a pussy, bro. And that's why exactly you get the outcomes that you're looking for. That's why women don't respect you. All right. So you continue to do that. Okay. That's fine. That's what you want to do. But in the end, what we're not going to do, the black men who have resolve, who have character, who recognize their inherent value, we're not going to be moved. All right, we're not going to be moved. We're unshakable, and we're the women. We're the men that these women really want. All right, and so with that being said, brothers, I want you brothers to continue to know that you clearly are making an impression, and they're going to continue to complain. You know what I'm saying, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying. The truth be told, it's always darkest before dawn. You know what I'm saying, and so you're gonna get these people who are going to say a lot about you, are going to talk about you. They're going to do everything to, to try to tear you down and try to, make you seem like you're less of a man and so forth and so on. Look here, brothers, don't be moved by that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Only a fool is going to let that stuff, get him excited. That's why y'all never hear me on no panels debating no women. Because I think the shit is a sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a waste of time. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. And any real man knows what's going on. And so if you want to be a 2022 modern woman, that's fine. Nobody's telling you what you should and shouldn't do. Truth be told, I don't give a fuck. And most men don't either. However, I'm talking to black men, and I want you brothers to recognize that you clearly are, on the correct path. And just continue to, stay the course, brothers. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing is just being consistent. People are going to dislike you. People are going to, try to, make you seem as if something is wrong with you. Black man, something is wrong with the black man in America. He's inherently broken, or he's in it. Man, that shit is, listen, man, if you fall for that slave mentality, talking point ass shit that people be trying to push in these spaces in order to get likes and views from a bunch of cornballs and, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So because what we like to do is we like to hear people that parrot what we want to believe. I'm going to tell y'all something. You want to know the real about black people? And I love my people. I would never want to be any other race. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. But I'm going to tell you something. A lot of us, we don't really want solutions for real. We really, really don't. You know why? Because if we had a real solution, then that would take away the fucking excuse. We don't really want no real solution. So that way we can continue to complain. Because now we have a built-in excuse for our failures and fuck-ups and shortcomings. That's really the truth. That's really at the heart of this thing. That's why a lot of people won't change. Whether they're male or female. You don't really want to change. You don't really want to see things get better. because then you can always lean on the bullshit that's already in your mind. See, your ego has already got you fucked up. The ego is the worst thing probably ever in man. And when I say man, I mean man as far as the human species. Because in the end, that's the one thing that tells you I'm better than what I am. A lot of us have an overinflated ego. We have no humility. And because we have no humility, we expose and exploit it a lot. And until we learn to check our ego, we ain't gonna never have the communities that we really supposed to have. So in the end, this video is about going 50-50. Let me get back on task. Black men have absolutely no problem being generous. Black men have absolutely no problem doing our part. None whatsoever, but we want something. And what we want is non-negotiable. And if you don't want to do that, you continue complaining all you want. We'll see how far it gets you. That and a quarter gets you a cup of coffee. Well, not a Starbucks. It's a little more expensive. Also, setting your note. So be it.